Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. In today's video, we'll be discussing the latest news going on in Ukraine, so let's get started. First off, let's go to Avdiivka, where the situation was heating up a couple days ago. Now it seems calm, actually. The Russians have been completely defeated in Avdiivka. They've lost a ton of vehicles, a ton of equipment. You're seeing the video right now, the videos of their heavy losses, and according to some Russian military bloggers, the Russians have decided to wait till December to restart their attack. Obviously, from what I believe, the Russians were expecting way easier time in Avdiivka. Obviously, they did not get that. So the Russians, according to some military bloggers, Russian military bloggers, pro-Russian military bloggers, the Russians are going to renew their assault in December, probably to shell Avdiivka like they did Bakhmut and stuff like that. Remember, Bakhmut was all the casualties in Bakhmut, most of them at least, on the Russian side were from the PMC Russia was using. These are Russian troops. These are the Russian. This is the Russian armed forces. So any loss they sustain here, 9 times 10, going to be from their armed forces, which will have an effect on the Russian armed forces and their vehicles as well. So I don't know if that's true. I would wait a couple of weeks to see if they renew their assault, and if they don't, then probably they will wait till December and that news is true. Now to Novomikhailivka. Still, the Russians have paused their assault here. There have been drone strikes and artillery strikes, but no advances, and the Russians did lose heavy losses around here too. So this is what I said previously in one of my previous videos. I believe the Russian offensive was going to go like the Ukrainian offensive. They were going to lose a ton of losses for not a lot of ground gain, and that's exactly what happened. Now, obviously, we cannot see the future. It may change, but at least for now, that seems what's going on. What's going on. The Ukrainians are permanently stalled near Klishivka and Rivka and Bakhmut. They don't have the manpower to advance anymore, so they are just chilling here, and the Russians have begun drone attacks, artillery attacks, stuff like that on the Ukrainian positions, but this line seems just completely paused at the moment, completely stopped, like no fighting going on there. Okay, so moving to Robotyne, it seems like the Ukrainians did try a counterattack. According to pro-Russian military bloggers, the Ukrainians tried several counterattacks with 30 to 40 men in each one. However, they were all repulsed by the Russians, and the Russians continued to have this strip of land. Obviously, if video photo confirmation comes out of these repulse attacks, or the Ukrainians over here, then we can say the Ukrainians were here, or they were repulsed. These are pro-Russian military bloggers, so obviously they may have some biases. They do have biases, and there's been a lot of times where their information was completely wrong. Moving on to the Kherson section, my previous video was talking about the Ukrainian plan to attack and invade the Russian part of Kherson. There have been over 10 videos released by the Ukrainians of drone attacks, multiple drone attacks in each video, all around this city over here and these cities over here. And this is near Kherson, so the Ukrainians likely will attack somewhere in this vicinity. Also, the Ukrainians, according to pro-Russian military bloggers, have managed to get a foothold over here, and the Russians have yet to push them out. So that is according to pro-Russian military bloggers. That's basically it for today's update. Obviously, shelling and drone attacks coming all throughout the front lines. Obviously, I'm not going to show that footage because of the loss of life and the violence. YouTube just wouldn't approve of that. Anyway, guys, make sure to like this video, comment your thoughts down below, subscribe, join the fact on me. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Bye. Again, YouTube, I do not condone violence or killing of any kind. I'm simply reporting on what's going on in this unfortunate conflict. Thank you.